But we are now building up then to the Ellan Vannin Fuels senior race. 700cc to 1100cc, and I think we've got bikes now coming into the holding area, so without further ado, straight down to our man Chris Kinley.
Thank you, yes, cheers Darren Creer. He's just rolled into his grid position on grid place number 10. He's the first bike there. Also number 72 has just come in as well, Gary Ford. He rolls into his position. Where's Gary going to be? Gary's on row number 9. So they tell you what, these boys, they know exactly where they're going, and they know exactly where they have to be on this little bit of road. There's just a little link road that is between the Ballarlock estate and the little, if you want to go to the bypass, you can turn right back up to where Tim is, or turn left to go south, Port Erin, Portsmouth area, Ballabeg, Colby sort of area. But the little link road here has got little half squares on it. There's just got numbers by it, and they know exactly where they need to be. 45 is Dan Forbes, or Daniel Forbes. Where is Daniel going to slot in? He's going to be on row 8 on the left-hand side in track direction. And they have officials down here who know exactly where they want to be, and that is exactly where he goes to his spot. Clever, these lads, aren't they? 9, Forrest Dunn comes into his position. Where is Forrest? Forrest is going to be on row number 7, right in the middle. Number 2 is Ryan Neen. Ryan drops in, will be dropping into the second row on the right-hand side. 92, Jamie Williams, also just there as well. Jamie on row 7 alongside Forrest Dunn. Young Forrest gives us a wave too. That was a very well turned out machine. 82 going to get into his position as well. Zach Ultram, another newcomer. Very well turned out bike on Zach there. He's on the 9th row for the number 82 machine. So we've got 78 coming through. 78 is David Brook. Where's David there? David is back on row 10 on the outside. 24, Jonathan Perry, I'm sure quite happy with his run in the twins. And he jumps in right onto row number 4. Maybe grab a word with Jono if we can. Jono, happy with the twins?
Yeah, good ride that. I wanted a podium, not going to lie. Like, I did try and hang on to Paul, and I stuck with him for a few laps, but then made a few little mistakes and he got away, and that's all it takes in the twins. It's so close at the front and you've got to be on it everywhere. So yeah, we'll regroup and have a go in the next race tomorrow.
Alright, Jonathan, thank you. Jonathan Perry there off at number 24. So yeah, Paul Jordan said he got stuck in with him as well. Richard Charlton is here too. Richard on the number 42 bike there. Richard Charlton Racing R1 gets himself into his position. That is row number 4. 36, Jamie Coward comes in as well. Mark Parrott 31. Paul Jordan just off that podium on road number 3. 46, Anthony Redmond just checking to make sure that his rear light is on the red BMW. Red's garage on the side of it. Jamie Coward's got the lid off. Mark Parrott having a little look down to Richie Charlton. There were some good battles on the road here. 64, Stephen McKnight comes in. 15, Nathan Harrison. Fresh of that 3rd place last night, he'll get into his grid position, which will be on road 2, right behind the pole setter. Brand new rear tyre on in the back of that as well. Another big controversies we had with TT and the Northwest 200 about tyres. I'm just interested to see. I'm going to get right to the front here now. Just going to get interested to see what tyre that Dean Harrison's on, and also Michael Dunlop's on. Jamie Coward on the, I think the Metzeler Race Techs, I think he's on. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm just waiting to see what Dean Harrison, well, see if Dean pops out, because when he came in last night after that race, he was coming around the corner, you could just hear the thing popping and banging a bit. Whether it was cutting onto the pit lane limiter or not, I don't know, but it wasn't sounding the best. And I think what did Davey Todd say last night? Davey was saying that when he came into Ballabeg, he looked at it, he looked down to the left hand side going out of Ballabeg. But here is Dean. Dean is here on the number 1 bike. Our centre champion, of course, our solo champion here at the Southern 100, and the Dow Racing machine is there. Davey Todd on 7. He's going to be behind, and not seen Michael Dunlop yet, but I've seen Michael Sweeney. I believe Michael Dunlop and Michael Sweeney's lot were playing football a little bit earlier on in the paddock. But Michael Dunlop, what did he say last night? He wasn't too happy about it anyway, but he rolls the Bill Bay Suzuki into position. Just a couple of adjustments made to the front steering damper there. Michael Dunlop is on Dunlop's. Dunlop on the rear, Dunlop on the front anyway. Can't actually tell with Dean Harrison at the moment because the gate is now open. So that will mean we will be getting underway here shortly. The Ellan Vannin Fuels 7-lapper. Number 1 is the first bike on, the Dow Kawasaki 36, the R1. You just heard that, Jamie Coward. Oh, this is a sight and a half. For those of you who are new to the Southern 100, welcome. First time here, hope you're enjoying it. Wait till tomorrow. We have a full day of racing, starting early doors, then a break for lunch, as we do here, and then we'll be racing again in the afternoon. So Rob Pritchard's out across Four Ways. He's going to take them through there for the start of this fantastic-looking 7-lapper, the Ellan Vannin Fuels race.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Those bassy tones I can just hear over the hills behind me. And you mentioned about Michael Dunlop there, that you just didn't appear too happy necessarily with that result yesterday in the previous senior race. Just couldn't quite seem to maybe get it nailed down, that build-based Suzuki. Just couldn't quite, I suppose, just get it nailed through certain parts. I mean, sure he'd be in a far more learned position to tell you where that might be, but yeah, Davey Todd and Dean Harrison, for a while, they were out there just on their own effectively, weren't they? They really did start to pull out that advantage at the front, but Nathan Harrison holding off the advances of Michael Sweeney and Jamie Coward, that was something that will have certainly kept him busy mentally and physically, especially coming through Corner Cottage here. They were right on his tail. Will it be a similar scenario this evening or not? Well, we're about to find out as we can hear them as they're going to be making their way through Ballowetstone, past the stables and all the way up into the distance, Skelling's Farm, and I could just see the machines emerging into the dip and down past Maggie's Cottage here, led by the travelling marshal. There is number 1, Dean Harrison, leading the way. Number 15, Nathan Harrison, and Jamie Coward, Rob Hodgson just in behind there as well. And Michael Dunlop, there he is, number 6. He's just dropped a little bit back further down the field as they all make their way through 37.40, 14.10. 3 scratcher bikes all the way through there, but it will be interesting to find out who can just start finding those advantages. Dean Harrison, of course, waiting to see if he's managed to get those technical gremlins out the way as the final 2 travelling marshals just make their way out at the back of the convoy now, very much to Church Bends, I should say, and on to Great Meadow as well. So Harrison, he'll certainly be out for revenge track-wise, and if we can get anything like the tussle we saw between him and David Todd in those opening stages, we could be in for a real treat this evening. But you certainly cannot rule out the likes of Michael Dunlop, Nathan Harrison and Ryan Neen in there as well, and Jamie Coward, of course, on the front row. So who knows what variables we're going to have to consider. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, I can see bikes streaming across the railway bridge there and making the right-hand turn onto the bypass here, and the travelling marshal at the front, just bringing them towards the grid positions. And as I say, all the officials ready again, just to check everything's in order, and they don't want to be waiting too long here. And Michael Dunlop is midfield rather than towards the back, which he tends to do, but Dean Harrison on that repaired Kawasaki, the Deo Racing Kawasaki. Michael Dunlop is in position as well. Michael Dunlop on the build-based Suzuki, the Hawk Racing man for the Ballymena rider. And then, of course, it is Jamie Coward, and he is on the 1000cc Yamaha powered by Steadplan, Halifax rider. Few little arm stretches as Davey Todd sits up there on the bike, and how confident will he be now after that victory last night? So all eyes at the back of the grid now to see the green flag be waved, and it is. Sign goes up again, engage gears, watch the lights, and we will be away now. And it's a good start from Harrison and Coward. Let's go to Chris Kinley.
From memory, the 2 Harrisons got a good start last night, but it is top 3, Jamie Coward in there as well. Unbelievable. What a start from Dean Harrison again. He wants to get away and get that win back, but Davey Todd is on his tail once more.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, listening to the commentary on the way here, the recording of the 2019, and we described Harrison as having a rocket machine to get off the start line, and it looks like that was pretty similar. He got an absolute flyer Not sure whether Michael got the best of starts, because Jamie Coward looked to be getting ahead of him, and couldn't actually hear with the roar of bikes exactly what Chris was saying until he summed it up there, and it was Harrison who got away. So stand by your beds, everybody. This is going to be another thriller, I'm sure, as the big new stadium at the bottom of the Ballachagan, that will be a sight to see. But let's head out to Cross Four Ways and Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, the volume's rising again as we just look into the distance in the sunshine. Volume rising, volume rising. Who's going to be emerging over that crest of the hill first as we continue to wait? There is the first set of machines making their way out, and it is two that have just got a bit of a march here. And it's number 1, Dean Harrison, ahead of number 7, Davey Todd, 15, Nathan Harrison, then Michael Dunlop, then Jamie Coward. So the front 5 through. Michael Sweeney, Rob Hodson, Ryan Nean, number 24, Jonathan Perry, Paul Jordan through as well. 23, 92, 14, 64, 10, 31 and 9 all the way through as well. 3 more followed by 28, 26, 13, 72, 81 and number 99, Jeffrey Lunn, just at the back of the pack there. So it's a bit of a deja vu. I think Harrison and Todd just pulling out a bit further in front, but it's not a sizable gap. Nathan Harrison in just behind as well, right on his tail. Number 6, Michael Dunlop as well. So much to look forward to if we're going to have that sort of action through Corner Cottage for the next however many laps. But they'll be roaring their way up to Church Bends and through the meadow. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, it's Harrison and Todd almost together, but it's Harrison who leads by 0.24 of a second ahead of Nathan Harrison. So it's 1 Dean Harrison ahead. Oh, tremendous action as we look up to the road. Look at this gaggle coming through here. In the middle of them was number 9 there, Forrest Dunn, putting a move in, and Dunlop, we're hearing, has moved up, but it is Harrison who leads as we look to see all of the riders go through, including all the lower order riders. 29, 99, Jeffrey Lunn, 29th position for 99, Jeffrey Lunn. He is through, but it is Harrison that leads, but it is such a small margin. 0.2 ahead of Davey Todd. And we hear Dunlop had got up into third ahead of Nathan Harrison. Similar move has happened last night. That Nathan Harrison then is 1.6 seconds behind Todd as they cross the line here. But Dunlop was right behind him. And then in fifth, it's 36, Jamie Coward. What's it going to be at Cross Four Ways? Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, just waiting for the first 2 machines to emerge once again. We saw a real to and fro between those front 2, have now pulled out a bit more of a gap once again. Number 1, Dean Harrison, he's first through, followed by number 7, Davey Todd. Here is number 6, Michael Dunlop, pulling away just a little bit from number 15, Nathan Harrison, who's got 36, Jamie Coward on his side. Then it's Mike Sweeney and Rob Hodson, 2 very close together on the way through, and just behind them, number 2, Ryan Nean, about a second or so. Number 42, leading 22, 37 and 46 there, 23, 92, so that's Jamie Williams just at the back there. Number 10, Michael Russell his way through. 4 more, led by 31, 64, 14 and 9 as well. So Forrest still at the back of Mark Parrott in front there. And another through as well. Number 82, there's the newcomer, Zach Ultram, making his way round. And number 26 as well, Dennis Booth, 45 on the inside there. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, bike spotted on the bridge, and let's see who's got the lead as they finish the second lap. And it is Harrison ahead of Todd, 1 from 7. And 114.404, that is a race record there for this race, the Ellan Vannin Fuels senior race. Previous record was 114.173 from Michael Dunlop back in 2017. So 114.173. It's now been beaten, 114.400, and also quicker than that was Davey Todd, number 7 in second. Michael Dunlop is in third. He was at 113.7, and he is 2.2 seconds down on Todd. Nathan Harrison is just a little bit further back now in fourth. So Dunlop moved up to third. We heard he'd done that further down the bypass. Fifth is number 36, Jamie Coward. Sixth, 65, Michael Sweeney. Seventh, 44, Rob Hodson. Eighth, number 2, Ryan Nean. Ninth, number 22, Paul Jordan. 10th, number 40, 42, Richard Charlton. But it's number 1, Harrison, who's a fraction ahead of number 7, Davy Todd, at race record pace. Rob Pritchard, cross 4 ways.
Yeah, the pace just building and building and building as the first 2 machines once again emerge. Bigger gap again, this time through Maggie's Cottage. Number 1, Dean Harrison from number 7. Davy Todd around 3 bike lengths I make it out between them. And here comes number 6, Michael Dunlop as well. He'll want to try and close that gap. Number 15, Nathan Harrison, followed 3 bike lengths or so behind by number 36, Jamie Coward. Here's number 65, Michael Sweeney from number 44, Rob Hodson through Corner Cottage as well. That front group really starting to steal a march on the rest of the machines in behind. Them was number 22, Paul Jordan makes his way through, and up on the inside here, number 37, Marcus Simpson couldn't quite get himself around Richard Charlton there as 3 more, 23, 92, 10 on the way through as well. That's Michael Russell, number 31 as well in there. That's Mark Parrott. So once again, it was Dean Harrison leading Davy Todd through there, and Michael Dunlop trying to catch them as well. Back to you, Tim.
And Harrison leads still ahead of Todd and 115.307 seconds. So that is a new race record again. Todd also over 115, 115.141, 0.69 of a second between number 1, Harrison, our leader, and number 7, Davy Todd, the winner last night in the big bike category. And, well, he's challenging again. 4.5 seconds now back to 3rd is number 6, Michael Dunlop. 4th is number 15, Nathan Harrison. 5th, 36, Jamie Coward. 6th is 65, Michael Sweeney. And 7th is number 44, Rob Hodson. They're all over those 111 mile an hour mark. Up into 8th is number 22, Paul Jordan. Up into 9th is number 42, Richard Charlton. And up into 10th is 46, Anthony Redmond. But it's a head-to-head between Dean Harrison and Davy Todd at the top of affairs. And they're both over 115 miles an hour and just shy of the outright lap record. Rob Pritchard at cross 4 ways.
Yeah, rocket ships. That's how we should be describing them here, as right on cue, down into the dip. 2 more. There they are, the 2 front runners led by number 1, Dean Harrison, number 7, Davy Todd as well. 2 bike lengths or so between them through Corner Cottage. Here a couple of seconds back, number 6, Michael Dunlop making his way through. He's stealing a march a little bit on this man. Number 15, Nathan Harrison, who's just managed to pull a little further ahead of number 36, Jamie Coward. Down in 5th there as 2 more emerge. Number 65, Michael Sweeney, who's keeping Rob Hodson, number 44, on the Daffabet Racing Machine at bay as well. But you can see those front runners from Hodson all the way back. The gap's still stretching here, but Dean Harrison first through. Here's number 22, Paul Jordan as well. But Davy Todd still right on his coattails on the way through as number 42, 46 and 37 make the way through. That's Marcus Simpson at the back of that little trio as another trio emerge through and round the hedge. Back to you, Tim.
What are we going to see on the chart here? Here's Harrison, the leader. 116.073, an outright lap record around the Colas-Balaun course. Fantastic stuff. And also, in fact, it's Todd that's got the outright lap record because he's gone quicker. 116.141 is the standard now. So Davy Todd, an outright lap record. He is 0.6 behind Harrison, the first 2 riders to ever go at over the 116 barrier, and it is Todd, just to confirm that, not Harrison, who now has the outright lap record. 0.6 between them. A further 6.5 seconds back is number 6, Michael Dunlop. He's over 114 now. 4th is number 15, Nathan Harrison. 5th, 36, Jamie Coward. 6th, number 65, Michael Sweeney. 7th, 44, Rob Hodson. 8th, 22, Paul Jordan. 9th and up into that position, 46, Anthony Redmond. 10th, number 42, Richard Charlton. The outright lap record is smashed at Balaun. Let's go to cross 4 ways. Rob Pritchard.
Just page by page of the record book just being ripped out here as they both emerge yet again. Closer together this time. Number 1, Dean Harrison leads through from number 7. Davy Todd here, only about a bike length or so between them, a couple of seconds back. Continuing his charge here, number 6, Michael Dunlop on that build base. Suzuki as well. 2 more emerge through the dip here. It's number 15, Nathan Harrison, keeping himself up in front of number 36, Jamie Coward on that step plan racing machine as well. 2 more as well. Number 65, Michael Sweeney. Around 2 bike lengths or so between him and number 44, Rob Hodson, who's keeping him honest there. So it really is that 2-bike shootout that we saw for just a little bit last night, and it is continuing. And as you mentioned, Tim, they're just slashing through the record books at the moment as number 22, Paul Jordan, makes his way through as well on that Prez racing machine. 2 more round the hedgerow. 46, Anthony Redmond, great going from him. Number 37, Marcus Simpson. 42, Richard Charlton. So Anthony Redmond going well as well. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, they've just gone through. We just didn't spot them on the bridge that time. That's quick they are going. But Harrison is just a whisker ahead of Todd. It's tighter at a 0.45. Michael Dunlop is through. His fastest lap of the race at 114.350. There's Nathan Harrison, number 15 in 4th. 5th is 36, Jamie Coward. There's 6th place, 65, Michael Sweeney, closely pursued by 44, Rob Hodson. They're all over the 111 mile an hour mark. Harrison and Todd on that historic lap 4 over the 116 miles per hour around this little 4.25 miles course in the south of the island. Little move being put on here by 37, trying to get ahead of 46. He's already got ahead of 42, Richard Charlton. So that was Marcus Simpson making the move. 46, Anthony Redmond in 9th. 10th, number 37, Marcus Simpson. And then Richard Charlton in 11th. Harrison and Todd. What a battle. Who's leading at Cross Four Ways? Rob Pritchard with the answer.
Yeah, we wait to see his number 99, Jeff Ellan, number 72, Gary Ford, just make their way through here as well. Here they are, close together yet again, round the hedgerow. Number 1, Dean Harrison leads from 7. Davey Todd through there, still nothing between them. Through Corner Cottage, it just doesn't seem like the gap is increasing or shortening anytime they come through here as number 6, Michael Dunlop, makes his way through as well, and then a fair gap, only just seeing machines over the horizon behind them. It's number 15, Nathan Harrison, through Corner Maggie's Cottage, with Jamie Coward, number 36, right on his tail there. He really is pushing the Onken rider for all he's worth at the moment as number 65, Michael Sweeney, number 44, Rob Hodson, sticking to the back of his bike as well. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, just looking up the road here as 81 goes through. And yeah, they're in amongst the lower order riders now. But here come the leading duo. And Harrison's just got a little bit further ahead. Harrison 0.65 ahead now of Davey Todd, number 7 in 3rd. This should be Michael Dunlop. Fast machine, fast approach from Michael Dunlop there. But he is 9.9 seconds down on 2nd place Davey Todd. Little move being put on by Nathan Harrison there, getting ahead of Jamie Coward. So it's as he were at the end of the last lap. But I think Harrison just overtook coming over School Hill Rise. There's 6th place and 7th. That's 65, Michael Sweeney in 6th. 7th, number 44, Rob Hodson. So they haven't gone quicker. They are dueling with each other just to, well, Dean Harrison's case, stay in the lead. And Davey Todd trying to hatch a plan as to where can I get my nose and front wheel ahead of Dean Harrison around this twisty technical circuit. 2 more bikes into view and side by side. And that is 46, Anthony Redmond, and 37, Marcus Simpson in 9th and 10th. But Harrison leads, but it's only 0.65 ahead of Todd. Let's go out to Cross Four Ways. Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, you mentioned, Tim, that Dean Harrison just seemed to have just got that little bit of wiggle room, but I don't want to be a betting man watching these two. Here they come again through Maggie's Cottage. It is number 1, Dean Harrison. Davey Todd around a bike length or so behind as they go through Corner Cottage, number 7 there, as number 81 makes his way through. That's Alan Connor as well. So a couple of these back runners here. Number 13 as well, Darren Creer. And number 6, here he is, Michael Dunlop as well, through Corner Cottage as well. 2 more of those at the back of the group, 72 and 99 as well, as number 15, Nathan Harrison, still holding off the advantages. Number 36, Jamie Coward, as the 2 go through Corner Cottage and roar up to Church Bends here. So Nathan Harrison being certainly kept honest by Coward. Here's Michael Sweeney and Rob Hodson as well. So they make their way through. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, we're just having to call it early just to be certain. That is one of the lower order riders going through, but they are right in amongst them now. And here they emerge, and they're the closest they've been in this whole race. It's 0.09 of a second, and the checkered flag has been waved as well. So it is Dean Harrison who takes the victory by 0.09 of a second ahead of number 7, Davy Todd. And in third place is number 6, Michael Dunlop. So it's similar to the first race in that the man in second has got the outright lap record, but Dean Harrison chalks up yet another win here around the Colas Balaun course. Chris Kinley, magnificent.
Does that make 24 wins for Dean now? I think it does, Tim, doesn't it? Or 25?
I'm literally just going to that page, if you'll bear with me in the commentary box. There's been hardly time to breathe, has there? Dean Harrison is now on 25 wins at the Southern 100.
Well, he gets a win after last night's disappointment. He takes the lid off and the bike will be put up onto the podium area. And Dean, after last night, Dean, a bit of big disappointment, I'm sure, last night, but 116.073 and your 25th win around Balaun. Well done.
Cheers, thank you very much. Yeah, no, last night we had a little electrical problem, which was a shame because David's putting a good battle onto it. It would have been great, but it's nice to make up tonight to win that one, so we'll keep chipping away as the week goes on, but it's going to be hard work.
It is. He's making it hard for you, isn't he? Michael's coming as well. Michael's finding a bit more pace now.
Yeah, I think everyone will as the week goes on, so we'll just keep chipping away.
Happy enough?
Yeah, no, the bike's good, to be fair. David's bike's real strong, so it's nice to have a bit of a battle. It's good, it's great, I love it.
Well done, Dean.
Cheers, thank you
very much. You know, we're moving on a little bit, and let's have a chat with the man finishing second place. Didn't sound the best when you come in. However, the new outright lap record around Balaun at 116.141 is yours, Davy Todd.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Again, starting from that 5th on the grid makes it difficult. I'd like to lead from the front. I think I got some good lines around the course, but it's not easy to make a pass around here, and Dean's riding so well. He's the man around here. So to be honest, yeah, just trying every which way, a few different corners trying to get round, but no, he's good. He hits his marks. He don't make mistakes. I thought we might have got tripped up, either of us with the back markers there, but both seemed to get through with the skin of our teeth, and yeah, he beat me heads up, but we got plenty more to go yet, haven't we?
0.094 between you on the line. In the bridge on the last lap, what was that like?
Yeah, it was that last lap.
Where
was
did you
tight.
go? Did you go tight, outside, inside? Which way did you go?
I got a bit of a run. He ran in deep into Church Bends, and I thought he was going to compromise his drive, and I was probably maybe a little bit too hesitant through there, trying to get the run, and yeah, he got a good enough run out, and I thought maybe into Stadium, and he definitely went deeper than any other lap at Stadium, so he protected that, and then to the last corner went inside. I think he nearly lost the front a little bit. He had the outside foot off there at the last turn. I thought maybe I've just got enough to get the run on him, but just the straight wasn't long enough.
Has yours popped off the head as a summit, has it? It has, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. It's making a bit of a weird noise, but
running on 2.
To be honest, the bike's incredible. The whole team have produced an incredible bike there. The Malenko by Padgett's team have done an awesome job. The bike's faultless, in all honesty. The rest is in me. I guess I'll have to pull my finger out in the other races.
116.141 new outright lap record holder, though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? To be honest, considering when we got here, I went out in that first session and I came back into the guys and I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I feel like a newcomer. It's 4 years since I've been here, but yeah, I think I've figured it out now. I think I've learned my way back around a little bit.
Well done, Davey.
Cheers, man.
Thanks very much for that. And Michael's quickest lap, 114.35. Not happy the other night. And Michael, third place, 114.35. Getting there, chipping away.
The boys worked hard last night. Fair play to them. We just brought a sword to a gunfight, and that's just the way it is. You know, we're just lacking speed. Them bikes are freaking so fast. I just get reamed at the line, and that's just the way it goes.
Bet you're looking forward to the 600 race a bit later then.
Yeah, no, hopefully it should be. We should have more of a contention there. It's wee bikes going well, so it'll be interesting to see what these boys' bikes how quick they'll be in this. You know, obviously it'll be tight going. It'll be hard racing. The boys are riding hard. There's no doubt about that. So, but with the pace being so hot, everyone has to be mint, and we're just not there yet.
What was it like across racing over in Europe over the past few weeks? Good fun.
It was all right. I went right home about it.
What about Armour? You can do that in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to the Race of Legends again?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going or not. I'll just go out here and make my way, go from there.
All right, Michael, thanks for your time.
Yeah,
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. So there's the first three in the Ellan Vannin Fuels race. Tim, I think we're just doing some possible TV interviews with Dave and the Green Light guys. You want to tidy up a second, come back in a minute?
Absolutely, yes. Just tip me the wink when you're ready. So, yes, fourth was number 15, Nathan Harrison. Fifth, number 36, Jamie Coward. Sixth, number 65, Michael Sweeney. Seventh, number 44, Rob Hodson. Eighth, number 22, Paul Jordan. Ninth, number 46, Anthony Redmond. Travelling Marshall just goes through. 10th, number 37, Marcus Simpson. 11th, number 42, Richard Charlton. 12th, number 92, Jamie Williams. 13th, number 23, Adrian Kershaw. 14th, number 10, Michael Russell. 15th, number 31, Mark Parrott. 16th was number 9, Forrest Dunn. 17th, number 24, Jonathan Perry. Let's go back to Chris Kinley.
Yeah, just about ready to then. I'll finish off the top 20 for you, Tim. 78, David Brooke in 18th place. 64, Stephen McKnight 19th. And 45, Daniel Forbes, your top 20. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the prize presentation for our race here at Ballown, the Ellan Vannin Fuels, over 7 laps, and Andy Sweetman's here to do it. Andy Sweetman, thank you very much, and of course to Ellan Vannin Fuels, a regular supporter here down at the Colas Ballown circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, give Andy Sweetman and Ellan Vannin Fuels a round of applause, please, folks. Thank you, Andy. So we'll just let Dean get the gloves and get the hat and everything up. Ladies and gentlemen, in third position with the fastest lap of 114.35, Michael Dunlop. Second position and a new outright course lap record, 116.141 for Davey Todd. And also over the lap record and 116 mile an hour lap, 116.073, 25th win at Ballown for Dean Harrison.